Yeah, it's coming on.
It is. All right, turn it off, turn it off, turn it off, turn it off, turn it off. So you were just out of gas. All right, so look at this. It hasn't been started up in 5 years, and it's not smoking a lick. Well, what's going on, DIY car guys and car girls? Before I get into today's video, let me give you a little context of what's been going on in my life. About 2 weeks ago, I was called into a room at the company I was working for almost 3 years. Yeah, I think it's 3 years. And I was just let go just like that. I'm not going to go into details. I mean, y'all can probably look it up and see where I was working. I'm not going to say anything bad things about the company. It's just not worth it. So all I can do is just grind harder than I ever worked in my life. And luckily, and this is humbling, like, you know, I've called people, talked to people like some of their racing buddies, gone there and say, hey man, I'm looking for work. And luckily I was able to find some work doing some little social media marketing. And but I'm gonna wear many hats in this. I'm not making nearly as much as I was making at the corporate gig. But I'll tell you what, it's something. And whenever I get something like this, it's definitely humbling that people will open their arms to you and give you a shot. So that's what I'm doing right now. Later on, I'll probably tell you where I'm working. But for right now, I just want to get into this video. So the video I'm doing today is basically my neighbor. I never really had time to really work on this stuff, but now, you know, I pretty much have nothing but time. So he has a 1986 C10, and he said, hey, you want to come over here and work on my truck? It hasn't been running in 5 years. I was like, yeah, man, I'll definitely come over there. I'll take a look at it because right now, man, I need the money. And as y'all probably wondering, that's probably going to delay the build back here in the S10. So I'm going to have to work harder to get money to finish this guy. I'm not sure when I'm going to get it done. But in the meantime, I do have this other project and one of my neighbors, and he really wants to put this C10 back together. And when I was out there working on it, he's like, I'm surprised you're not filming it. I said, you know what? I should be, brother. I really should be. So I just pulled out the cell phone and we got it started. So I want you guys to see that. And like I said, scary times for me in my life, especially in the economy right now. It's just, it's frustrating when you work really, really hard and it just doesn't matter for anything. But like I said, I'm just going to keep on working hard, doing what I do to try to bring you guys content and to get this thing done and figure out what's my next move in my career. Check out this video. Over here, one of my neighbor's house. Got a GM Goodwrench 350 truck motor with a Edo crap carburetor. Some of y'all like those things, but eventually we're gonna put this guy on it right here. It's a good old fashioned Holley 4150. It has been sitting for 5 years, so of course it won't stay running. I'm pretty sure that either there's no fuel in the tank, the owner's going to get some fuel. Either there's no fuel in the tank or the system's clogged from here. So what I did, I went ahead and just pulled off the fuel filter right here. We're going to dump some fuel down into the carburetor and see if it'll actually fire up. This thing has been sitting for a long time. So we're just going to put some fuel in here. The carburetor's got some fuel. And that's the owner over there. Alright, so basically we're just putting fuel into the bowls of this carburetor and it should fire right up. So here's the owner, Anthony. How long has this thing been sitting?
Man, probably about 5 years.
5 years?
Yep.
Well, we're gonna try to get it fired up. We're gonna put some fuel in there. So what we're gonna do is he can put some fuel in the tank and we're gonna see if it comes out right here. If not, then it's clogged somewhere. Either it's the fuel pump or it's clogged on its way back here to the tank. The tanks and these guys sit right around here. What year is this car?
1986 C10.
I knew it was an 80 something. Yeah.
Yep.
It's a Sierra Classic, right?
Yep.
Sierra Classic.
Yep.
She's definitely a classic though.
Oh yeah.
She's sitting here being a classic. So I didn't realize this about these trucks, but you're saying that there's 2 tanks in these guys. Yep. Like I said, I don't know nothing about these old body style trucks. So we put gas on that side. Do you know if the switch is set to the right side?
Yeah.
Okay, it is? Okay.
Definitely is set to the right side.
All right, so that's definitely interesting. I remember back in the day, a lot of vehicles had that. I just didn't remember if these did. Like I said, I don't really know too much about these old body styles. We're about to learn today.
In here.
So we're just gonna see if the pump actually works. Let's put it down there so we can hit the headers.
Oh yeah, the milk.
Let's just do this. This is, if it comes out, it's good. We're just gonna direct it down this way, away from everything hot, and actually see if anything comes out. Let's just put it right down.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we're just gonna watch, see if any fuel comes out right here.
Okay.
Go ahead, crank it up.
Yeah, it's coming on.
It is. All right, turn it off, 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 turn it off. They're good. So you were just out of gas. All right, let's go ahead and plug it back up. She'll run. Hold on.
Okay.
I mean, it might clog it up. We don't care about this car, but we got another one.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that pump working good. That's all I gotta say.
Gee whiz, the whole time I was assuming that it was the carburetor, but didn't have no gas.
Hey, in my experience, people blame the carburetor over everything.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go ahead and hook it all back up, and then shoot, she should run for a while. I mean, like I said, this one gets clogged up. You got brand new gas there. Don't worry about it. And we'll put the other carburetor in here, and then of course we got like 1,000 things to fix in here.
Okay.
Make sure we got no more leaks anywhere else. Yeah, I'm looking over here.
You see how at the end of the day I was saying the tanks, I already knew. So I said this tank right here is the one that works because the switch that's in the inside.
Where's that switch at? I'm curious.
Right in the middle. It's right in the middle. I should open it up. It's right down there under the console, like right.
Oh, the switch right here? The red switch?
Yep.
That's it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Huh.
Yeah.
I never seen that. Yeah. You know, it's got over 60 pounds of oil pressure if it's actually working. Yeah. It's got bolts.
Hey, look, it's crazy. Here go a funnel. I had a funnel right here. There's so many of them around.
Oh, sure do. I mean, shoot, she's running. It was just out of gas. What we'll do is we'll let it run for a while, and then once we put the other carburetor on there, we'll just put another fuel filter on there, and then I'll just check all these guys, all these lines, just to make sure that nothing's cracked. It's gonna do anything done. But look at it right here. This is the vacuum leak right here, for sure. That goes to your vacuum advance. All right, so look at this. It hasn't been started up in 5 years. And it's not smoking a lick. And he was saying, new motor. Nah, it just needs a tune-up. It just needs, that's why I said, let's figure out what's wrong with it first.
Yep.
But you know, we might try to paint this, build a makeshift paint booth, Get everything, all the wire, all the lights, wire it back in there, everything back in working order. And this would be a cool truck when you go down the street. You know what I mean? Yeah. It'd be cool.
Yeah, I was just using this storage and stuff in it. You know?
Yeah.
That's what I was doing. I was like, man.
Do it again. Crank her up, rev her up.